All right, people, what the hell is going on? This is scrolling, baby. Let's scroll. Let's scroll. We gonna scroll social media today. So this is my little screen here. Oh, they got the little thing on here. I forgot they had that. Well, it's 5:21 now. We gonna scroll social media for a little bit today. I was gonna do the dating apps and stuff, but I gotta wait for that stuff to recharge back up. So for right now, we gonna start on Facebook and react to some stuff on Facebook, and then we're gonna go to Instagram and scroll through that. I don't know what I'm about to see, but I know we can't go there. We can't go to X. We can't do this one right here. We can't do X, cause X got a lot of stuff on there that I won't be able to avoid. Facebook is another thing. Facebook got some stuff on there that I gotta avoid, but I can scroll by it before anything really shows up, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna start off with this right here. We're gonna tap on Facebook here, open it up, and then this is my feed. My feed ain't. Shut up. My feed ain't got nothing on it. It's just a bunch of recipes and dumb shit like that. What the fuck is she doing? And big titty women, just, Facebook do all kind of stupid ass shit when it comes to your reels and shit like that. So it ain't nothing up there I want to see. We gonna go straight to the videos. That's what we're doing today. And what the hell?
Okay, guys, let's talk about it.
Talk about what?
Why
Talking about
do y'all
Biden
keep insinuating that?
Oops, excuse me. I was trying to line her goddamn camera up. Fuck my shit up.
I was a boy, or have
What?
been
You know what? We going
Top
to the
3
next.
gym colognes. Versace pour homme.
Did I tell you
Gym
about the time I got my
colognes.
asshole blew out?
What?
We were in the middle of what we do best, fucking,
In the throes of love.
and we were on that big red couch.
What the hell?
That big red couch had seen some knees, some ass, and some balls.
Okay, come on.
I tell you
let's
what,
get to
I
it.
feel bad for that little red couch. Anyway, but we just a fucking. Woo!
Okay, all right.
All right, black folks
These are a
don't get it.
reminder
Don't
that
get to the
unless someone
point.
tells you their gender, you literally have no way of telling.
Bullshit.
Literally no way of telling, huh? Well, that's not very accurate at all. Especially considering in the United States, the majority of people that were surveyed do not actually subscribe to the idea that there are multiple genders. So by and large, the average person is going to look like the gender that they actually are, which aligns with their biology. But then there's this.
And yes, that includes your own children.
Oh, goody. Bringing kids into the conversation.
I don't care how young they are.
Don't
What?
care how young they are. Really.
What?
That speaks volumes. Because I have to ask, did one really think this through? Precisely at what age should a parent take a child seriously in regards to how they choose to identify? If the child chooses to identify as a dinosaur, for instance, is that parent then supposed to engage in a complex conversation about the differences between biology and gender? Or should we just let kids be kids?
I
Here's
use.
your reminder that
Let me
unless someone tells you their
just
gender,
pause this right here, because I usually skip over shit like this. Some of this stuff is just ridiculous. I watch a lot of the Lady J's videos, but this chick right here got green hair. I'm not gonna take nothing she says seriously. Let me see what we got here. That's an ad.
So did y'all see the video or here where the man caught his wife having sex with her son? He came home from work and they was in the living room. I'm gonna say what he said. These are the exact words that he said.
Come on.
He said he came home from work. When he opened the door, his wife was laid on the couch with no pants on, and her son was no pants on, penetrating her.
Okay.
Penetrating his mama. Now, the man, the husband, he said that they was both pissy drunk. Now, I don't think that's an excuse, and he did not feel like that was no fucking excuse either. He was telling the police, y'all gotta get them the fuck out of my house. Like, they on some weird shit and they have to get the fuck out of my house right
What?
now. And if y'all can't make them fucking leave, because they tried to pull that hoe, like, you know how you can't, if somebody been staying with you can't just
Yeah, you can't just put. Sorry, you can't just put
them
them
out. He's
out.
trying to tell them, like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, go through the eviction process. He said, bet, as soon as y'all leave, I promise they gonna be out. I promise you, they're gonna be the fuck.
Okay.
Every gay man is
no point to
effectively
that.
taking 2 dicks off the market. Layman's terms, gentlemen, that means every gay man is
Yeah.
bringing you at least 2 dicks closer to getting your dick wet.
Well, yeah, if that's how you look at
Pretty
it,
cool
but
dudes.
I
Let's
don't.
go.
Let me stay. I don't really want to be dealing with no gay shit right now. I'm trying to find. Well, all the
This nigga
entertaining
said he wanna
shit.
put a baby in me. And I really hope he doesn't mean literally. Cause that could get us disqualified.
What?
This nigga said he wanna put a baby.
The Texans have scored like 38
All
points.
right, we going. No. Oh, that we got to skip.
Somebody gotta say it.
That's one of the
And
things
I
I
be
said we
wish to
got to
say
skip.
Fellas, y'all be some easy
Facebook
dick
got a
ass
lot of
niggas.
breastfeeding shit on it on my
Like literally,
timeline.
y'all be easy as fuck to fuck, and y'all call us hoes. Oh no, bitch. Oh no, bitch. You the motherfucker.
I don't be
Where's
wanting to
my
hear that
face
shit.
wash?
Get the fuck out of here.
I think we'll keep it relatively quiet.
She probably
told
got
you to throw
a
my
dick in her
stuff
ass while
away?
she recording the video.
You did not pay for that.
I don't like
I can't
scripted
believe this
videos.
nigga,
either.
y'all. So the same nigga who cheated on me and who bumper I took, he reported
We'll
me
be
in
recording
Section 8. He told them that he was staying with me. So y'all know when you on Section 8, you can't have nobody living with you. He took the mail that he was getting to my house, to the Section 8, and they terminated my Section 8. So they gave me 24 hours to move out. Me and my kids, we don't have anywhere to go. I can't believe this nigga just really did this. Like, he is so bitter. Like, you could have had your bumper back. So now me and my kids, we don't
The
have
hell?
anywhere to go.
I don't know what they
My
talking
husband and I
about.
have been married for 17 years. We got to the biggest fight we've ever gotten into,
Yeah.
ever, over our toilet water. You tell me
What?
if I'm overreacting, because I really don't think I am. Okay, so here's what happened. Every single time I go out of town, my husband's incredible. Like, I travel a lot for work. I come home. He's so great about cleaning the house, doing the laundry.
Come on.
You know, keeping up with the kitchen. The house is
ramble
always
more than I
immaculate
do.
when I come home. Somehow this man got into his head that, you know what would be really cool is if you put one of those giant blue hockey discs in the back of your toilet water so that every time you flush, the toilet comes
The
out
fuck
blue.
is wrong
The
with
toilet
that?
water comes out blue. Like we live at a 7-Eleven or something. So I come home, I'm
I
using,
use those,
like
bitch.
I go to the bathroom and I'm like, why is the water blue? And he's like, oh, I bought these things to put in the back of the toilet. I was like, what were you doing at the store? Looking at the aisle of all the things for cleaning items for the house where you thought that would be a good idea. Take me through that. He's
What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Such a big deal. You're being so dramatic.
Are you
I am
drinking
not
out the
being
fucking
dramatic.
toilet or something?
So for a month, I'm flushing the toilet and it's still blue. And I'm complaining about it every day. I'm like, Nick, I can't live like this anymore. I cannot live with the blue toilet water. So literally, we're laying in bed the other night and I just go on TikTok, how do I empty the back of my toilet tank so I can, so that I can get rid of this blue water. I literally put in the search bar, how do I empty the back of a toilet tank? He gets up in a fury, oh my God, you're making such a big deal about this. When did you get so highfalutin? Blah, 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 blah. You've changed so much. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, changed so much. We live in a pretty nice neighborhood. It's 2024. What are you doing where you think this was a good idea? So
What the fuck is wrong? This bitch is retarded.
Bowl somehow. I still don't know how to do it, and it's great.
I hope whoever down here at the bottom got some commentary, else I'm gonna be mad.
Not the master.
I didn't need to see inside y'all toilet. I know that much.
Many of you guys are probably asking yourself, how is this real? Is she serious? We're talking about blue toilet water. And she even admits in the beginning of her video of how great of a man her husband is, how much he does around the house. Like, he's obviously pulling his weight.
That ain't got nothing to do with her being retarded.
Because for a woman to react this way, it is because she thinks and she believes that everything she does is the right way. And if her man doesn't do it the same way, right? So like, she would never put the blue tablet in. She doesn't like blue toilet water, but he didn't do it that way. Guess what she thinks?
She be mad at me because I use the ones that's green,
and
blue.
She treats him like he's incompetent. That is the problem. When it is simply different, right? He thought it would be a nice thing.
Oh, that's a lot to go with this video. Yeah, that she just retarded. She just retarded.
This is an
Oreo.
Going on. We still decide.
No, I don't want.
And you got these little ass shorts on? What's wrong with y'all? Man, what the hell y'all got going on? You got your legs wide open?
What?
Oh, check this out. It's the third time this week I done got off work, pulled in my driveway, and my daddy in my goddamn house.
Uh-oh. What do we got here?
And I telling me he gonna be in my goddamn house. I just don't understand this shit, man. As a father, man, knowing I got a girlfriend at home, why are you popping up in my house?
Whatever. This one of them fake videos. This ain't shit for the pop off. Because if shit would have about to be pop off, he wouldn't be sitting here recording this shit. Oh, that's the.
What we got going on here, huh? What we got going on here, huh? What y'all? Man, don't fucking junior me, man. Don't fucking junior me, man. It's your third time this week popping up in my mother.
Let me see. Let me look at this. Oh, he got the face blurred out.
Pop up, huh? You fucking eat chicken, and you got these little ass shorts on. What's wrong with y'all, man? What the hell y'all got going on? You got your legs wide open?
How you just sit there?
You think I'm stupid or something? What the fuck y'all got going on? I don't give a damn what. Say, man, what's going on, huh?
What's going on? I'm frying chicken for my man. That's it. And why are you recording? Get the camera out.
Well, your man just got here, and I come home. Think about this shit. I'm coming home to my motherfucking pops in the kitchen. With my goddamn girl for these little ass
Well, actually, he not in the kitchen. He in the dining room over there, or the den, whatever the fuck you call it.
How I'm tripping? Tell me how I'm tripping. Tell me how I'm tripping. You got these short ass.
I'm not doing anything. I'm frying chicken. You come home tripping. Like, what's the problem?
See, that's how your ass end up single.
Hell no. Did you tell me you was gonna be at my house? I came from Miss Joyce's house around the corner. Did you let me know you was gonna be at my house? Huh? I come home, you sitting in the motherfucking kitchen talking to my girlfriend with these little ass shorts on, Tanisha.
Okay, I didn't know you didn't talk to me.
All right, yeah, we just gonna skip that. That's some stupid shit.
We cleaned up the penalties a little bit, just 6 penalties for 45.
Nah, no Texas
My
stuff.
motherfucking ass hurt. I wonder, do people just do that when they get out of jail? Just fuck
What?
people in their ass?
No, that's pretty goddamn routine.
So what you come home fuck me my ass for? So just fuck my ass up.
Yeah, that's what it's there for.
My motherfucking ass hurt. I wonder, do people just do that when they get...
That's what your asshole is for. You get used to it.
She's back, and she's funnier than ever. Or maybe I should say more delusional.
This is a dumb woman videos
Yeah, I just
here.
couldn't let this one go. I just had to bring this lovely young lady back again, as she's made
Face look
yet
familiar.
another video showing just how all of today's modern women think. And this time, she's upset because...
Don't say all. Don't go generalizing.
A man asked her what she brought to the table. And
Oh,
her
this shit.
answer... Well,
Oh, shit.
Let's just roll the
You
video
already know it's
tape,
going to be
shall
something
we?
ridiculous.
What do you bring to the table this? What do you bring to the table that? What'd your mom bring to the table?
What did my mom bring to the table? Well, in my particular case, not much. She was an evil human being who did everything she could to destroy my relationship with my father and my sisters with hers. But
All
that's
right,
my
that's
situation.
the
I could not
TMI.
stop.
We go next.
I went to the emergency room and the doctor was like, your labia ripped. And my baby dad is standing right next to me and his sister. I have to now come up with a story as to how I did that. I gained a title as to where my oral services were top notch. So he told his brother,
Why is this
he
dude-
said she could suck
Get your
peanut
face out
butter
the camera.
from Mexico through a straw. So his birthday came around and he was like, hey, my brother want to know if you give him for his birthday. I was like, let me see what your brother look like. I guess. One thing led to another. He got more than some.
I don't know.
I
what
chose
the
not
fuck.
to raise my baby, and I let somebody else do it.
That
'Cause I
previous
wanted to
video,
give him a
that,
better-
that shit is kind of ridiculous. She said she went to the doctor, said her labia ripped. So she stopped fucking and started just giving head because her labia ripped. That won't stop you from fucking. They can either snip that off or stitch it back on and it heal and you go on about your goddamn business. That ain't got nothing to do with fucking. I don't know if she know what labia means or what it is. I don't know. And this gonna be stupid right here because I think I remember this chick with all these tattoos right here.
Better life than I could give them, and we stand by that. I
Oh yeah,
chose
she
not to
talks to
raise.
us. I don't do that shit.
My take is with LeBron, Rich
Don't
Paul.
care.
Yeah, we built a 98 overall team in Madden 25.
Don't care. Come on.
Did you ever get in the studio with Pop? You ever
Don't
see
care.
You just know number 14.
No football. Hey, cat. Meow, 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 meow. That's an ad.
There was one guy that I dated who was so nice, so cute, took me on the best dates, so fun. Like, we had fun. Every single day we had fun. But I did not feel emotionally connected to him. Like, I didn't feel, and it wasn't even that I wasn't attracted to him because he was an attractive guy, but there was just something lacking and I was able to recognize it quickly. You know, I was able to recognize it quickly, and instead of being like, oh, but he's so nice, he's such a
What the
nice
fuck
guy,
was
he
it?
treats me so nice, he has money, you know, I don't have to worry about anything with it. This is what we do as women. We talk ourselves in to
what was it?
situations that we genuinely
Talking,
don't
but
want
you
to
ain't
be
say
in
what it
because
was.
there's almost like a guilt that you feel when someone's nice to you and treats you great, but you don't feel connected with them, to them in a romantic way. Like as a friend, we could be friends all day, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I had to tell him, you know, that
Tell him what?
that's how I felt because I wanted to be honest.
What
and I
did
felt
you
like,
feel?
You know, he
You ain't
kind
saying
of wanted
shit.
to push things along, and it just wasn't fair to him.
So I like that a lot of women are now admitting this. And
This is a really important topic. I just saw this video come
She
across
figured
my
what
feed.
out?
It is actually a video that a man did, and I need to put my opinion out there on this because I think that this is a huge mistake for a man
What?
to make a video like this and put it out there on social media. I know that there's been a whole lot
this shit is
of
childish,
cancel
tell you the truth.
culture going on right now. Can I mention Joey Swall? It is like raining down on him. I am not speaking to him in particular, but obviously there
on,
are
move it
things that
along.
you want to be very careful of putting out there on the internet. I think Joey's is like very obvious, you know, what was done wrong there.
I have no idea
And
what you're talking about.
I'm not really going to say much more than that because I know that there's two sides to the story. I think in this case, this is a less obvious thing.
Come
that
on.
A lot of you guys, you're going to listen to this video and you're going to think,
No, I'm
oh, this
not.
is
I'm about to
awesome.
scroll right
Like,
past this shit.
This man's taking accountability. He's doing XYZ. He's doing kind of exactly what a lot of women would recommend that he does. But I'm going to stand my ground. This is not something that you as a man want to do, especially when you're young and you are still looking for your lifelong partner. You want a long-term relationship. And I'm going to explain why after we watch this video. That's really all
I'll
that's
be
to
on
it.
this video after
2
that.
years ago, I broke up with the most perfect girl that any guy could ever ask for, and it was the dumbest thing that I have ever done in my entire life, but it was probably necessary. This girl was perfect. Long blonde hair, big blue eyes, a big white smile that could light up a room. She was caring, she was funny,
I didn't need to see
she
your
was
face.
smart, she was resilient, she was great in bed, but most importantly, she was obsessed with me. She was head over heels in love with me. Do not ask how I pulled that off because I don't know. But unfortunately, this is not a fairy tale and I am not the hero in the story. I treated her terribly, and by the time I realized what I had done, it was too late. I was dishonest, I was unreliable, I was rude, I was a straight up piece of shit. man, I really did try to win her back. I apologized a million times. I tried to remind her of all the good times we had together and how much she loved me. I got into really good shape. I got a new job and got paid a ton of money. But none of that mattered because my character stayed the same. And now I live with the harsh reality that another man will do exactly what I failed to do. Cherish her. And she deserves that. She deserves nothing less than every.
All right. Let's move on. God damn.
Say water. Bottle.
Water. Bottle.
Now say water bottle. What's this?
Oh my
say
goodness.
Water. Bottle. Now say water bottle.
One time I was having sex with this dude, and we were doing it like that, right? And
like what?
Me and him, I was in love with him. We both had vasovagal, which is where we both faint at blood. And we were doing like that. We were doing the dry rub.
I don't know what this
and
is. Is
the side of my vagina got cut.
Oh, well, it's a vagina.
Yes.
This is a second.
And he must have felt like I didn't feel anything because it was all pain, and I didn't see anything because I was searching his eyes for love and commitment. But he must have felt like a change in viscosity because he pulls out and he goes, "Are you on your period?" And I go, "No, why?" And then he goes, "I'm so sorry, I can't help you," and faints on my body. Right down. Right down.
What the fuck?
And then I was like, what's going on? So then I lifted up his hips, I saw the blood, and then I passed out. And like usually what happens when you faint is you faint, you get oxygen, and you leave, right? But we were stuck together. So we were just fainting, waking up, looking at each other, seeing the blood.
All right.
We would look at each other like, we have to break the cycle.
All right. That was.
So what would you do if you went out on a date with someone and
I don't like this dude's face.
Look at this lady.
Uh-oh.
This lady sitting over here. She on pump 2, right? I'm over here at pump 1. You see that pump? You see where it's coming from? Ain't none of the pumps offer her shit. She gotta be off her rocker, right? Man, why are you taking my gas? And you see this? So you can't answer me. You sitting there with my gas pump in your car, like I ain't work for this money.
And you just sitting there.
You ain't got nothing to say for yourself? Nothing at all, right?
So the longer you sit there and talk, the more money you losing.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy as hell. Look at this shit. She done put $20-some in her car.
And you just still
$20-some of my money in her car.
You know you can just take that
you ain't got
pump,
nothing
right?
to say for yourself, right?
You can hit that nozzle and just take that.
Pump, man. Hey, man. Don't put your hands on me. You know what? I ain't even about to catch no case. I'm not about to catch.
You could just take the pump, dude. It don't matter what.
Where her license plate at? We ain't even got to go
Yeah.
Look, she probably got a legal car. She ain't got no license plate on this boy. Yeah, ain't got no license plate, so you can just dip off. But that's all right. Where my youngin' at?
You still talk. Well, he got a kid in the car. He can't do no. He can't do no shit.
Get out the car. Come sit on the hood of her car, bro. Yeah.
Oh, that's a grown kid.
She
oh well, he with
over there and she pumping the gas with our gas pump. That's crazy. That's mad crazy.
Well, that's funny.
And then you gonna sit there and pump. You gonna keep pumping the gas? You gonna keep pumping the gas? That's crazy, bro. People be crazy. People be so crazy. Let me go talk.
I'm pretty sure it's a button you can push on there that will stop the gas from going. By the time you get through strolling around, she gonna be in a pump about 200. Which her tank gonna be full. If she already at $20.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what I'm saying, right? I'm out there. You know, I put the money on pump 1, right? So she out there on pump 2. She did it. Took my pump. She put it in her gas tank on pump 2. Can y'all stop the pumps? Can y'all do something about that? Y'all can cut them off or something. You stopped it. It's not doing it. You stopping it? It's crazy as hell.
Okay.
Man.
You a whole lot better than me because I would have snatched that shit right up out of goddamn hand. She can't stop me from grabbing that pump.
You ain't going nowhere today. You're not going nowhere today. Yeah, you're not going nowhere today. We gonna sit here. The cops gonna come. They gonna come get you for a minute. Yeah. Hey. Gotta go, cuz.
What the hell is this shit?
Man. What is wrong with you, miss? Miss, give me my money for this gas. Give me my money for this gas. You just give me my money for the gas.
Why would you ask her to give you money for the gas?
Crazy, dog.
Why would you ask her that? You know damn well you ain't finna get not now penny back.
One. Right here. She just sat there and took my gas. Pumped her car.
You let her take your gas. I have no sympathy for you, bruh. What the fuck is this shit? Caught my nanny doing this to my son. What the hell?
You want to play? Yeah. Oh, I'm tired now. Hey.
But I don't know what's going on here.
Okay,
but we just gonna skip that.
I went on a date with this guy, and he was like, "It's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place?" And I was like, "Sure, but I'm not."
Sure.
Like that's not happening. And he was like, "That's totally fine. Just come over." And I was like, "Cool." So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like, "Are you gay? Like what?" And like I just wanted him to like try, and then for me to be like, "No," you know what I mean?
You know, I've had this happen a couple of times, where a chick would come over to the house, you know, like somebody new, and sometimes motherfuckers come over and it's just to chill out, and sometimes motherfuckers come over because they think something finna happen. But even the way I operate, as harsh as I am, that's kind of it ain't really got to be on the table when you get here. But for the shit to happen, it got to be like an obvious startup. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be like an obvious startup. I always let the woman kind of lead where that shit goes. As a man, you know how to put yourself in a certain position. And then you gotta wait for certain shit to happen before you know it's a go. Because I've done that. You put yourself in a position for shit to happen, so you know if something gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And then that confirmation never comes because they probably wasn't planning on doing nothing for whatever reason. So anyway,
I wasn't gonna sleep with him. I just now I feel ugly.
But that's your problem.
This is what.
That is a woman that wanted to validate herself by rejecting that man. So when he didn't play her game, she was left frustrated. And the bottom line is that she just told on herself in a very real way. This is genuinely scary, and men should be very cautious of this type of woman.
See? That's
How long is this going to take?
I have said it before and I will say it again. You will make that man's dreams if you just actually verbalized it. Like once, ever. He would remember it forever. He would live off of it.
I just tried going on a blind date and I was extremely humbled.
All right, what's this one here?
As soon as I walk up, this man is drinking a glass of wine. I'm like, "Oh, hi." He's like, he follows me, and I've met him one other time before. So it wasn't completely blind date, but we had never when I sit down, he's pretty much,
I don't know what the fuck
"I'm
you
sorry,
know
this
means.
is awkward, but this isn't it for me." And I'm like, "No, it's not awkward. That's fine. Like, I get it. Sometimes you can feel right off the bat. I'm just curious, what is the reason? Like, what energy did I bring that made you so quickly be like, oh, no." But I'm like, I get it, too. Sometimes I feel that energy, and I respect you being
I don't like her hair.
He says, "You don't look like the last time I saw you or your pictures on Instagram." I have the beauty filter on right now, but I do not Facetune my pictures. When I upload pictures on my stories, I feel like the Paris filter on, but to me, sorry, beauty filter off. I don't think I look that different. No, my skin is not perfect by any means, but enough to send someone away on the first 5 seconds.
We have to talk about this.
Oh my goodness, she just jumps right in, don't she?
It is a very
worse
good
than
sign
me.
that this man that she went out on a date with was able to be completely honest. In person, she was simply not his type. He wasn't attracted to her. She was this close to really understanding it because she was very open and honest about what he said, and the fact that she does use a beauty filter on her videos. This is a very real risk that ladies are taking when they only put out there a filtered version of themselves. But she kind of misses the mark when she starts going down
Yeah.
the path of saying that she doesn't really look that different. That is
Yeah,
actually
that
what is in
different
the
and
eye
different
of
is
the
different.
beholder. You might not think that you look that different, but what I do appreciate is that she didn't bash the guy. Like,
Yeah.
Excuse
They
me,
know what
can I
they be
ask you a
doing.
question?
Oh no, we not doing this. Come on. No,
So
we're not.
I
Oh my
applied
goodness.
for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago, and
Yeah, I
they
know where this
denied
is
my
going.
application. They couldn't
No
even
shit.
call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like,
Nobody
oh,
hired
like
you
you just
looking
like
like
don't
that.
have enough experience. There was candidates that
Bullshit.
had like more experience than you. And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of
No
places
shit.
don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you want to tattoo the mess out of your face, be my guest. There is no law against inking your neck with demon symbols or scrawling all kinds of occult imagery across your forehead, just like there's no law against putting 40
Well, you could have
studs
kept
through your
that part
cheeks
to
and your
yourself.
lips, or dyeing your eyeballs green. If you're a dude who wants to strut around in fishnet stockings, or if you're a woman who wants to dress up like a cat and meow at everybody, that's not illegal. Supremely stupid, but not illegal. But please, for the love of all that is holy, stop demanding that the rest of us accommodate your insanity. You did what you did to be different. Congratulations, mission accomplished. So if TJ Maxx doesn't want you to be the face of their store for their customers, maybe go see if the circus has any openings.
All right, you ain't have to be.
Why did you bring him
abrasive
in my
with it.
house?
All right, here we go. Drama.
You think I'm playing with you? Why did you bring him in
This
my
butt
house,
crack
man?
I see. What the hell?
She want to keep playing with me, dog. Told her I was gonna drop all her shit, man. I can't believe you on somebody in my house, man. She done brung the crib while I was gone, y'all. All her, look at all this. All this finna get thrown out. This finna get thrown out.
Well, just do it. Shit.
Wrong a nigga in my fucking crib, bro. I don't know why she had the nerve to bring a dude in my crib. I had cameras. I had cameras in my crib the whole time. Get out my car crying, man. Get out my car with all this crying. I'm finna pack all your stuff up. You and your child finna be homeless, bro. You and your child.
Yeah, what do you do? Dry the ass out somewhere and just put.
Stop throwing. You brung.
You know,
brung a dude in my crib.
I live in
bro.
Texas. Yeah.
You brung a dude in my crib.
I don't know how
wanna
that's
hear
gonna
no
work.
crying. I don't want to hear, bro. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that.
You can put people
I don't
out the
wanna
house,
hear
but
that.
you have to
Man,
like
I don't wanna
really
hear that.
evict them. You got to go through that whole.
Bro, I
You
don't
got to
wanna
sue
hear
a
that, bro.
motherfucker to get them out your
All y'all
goddamn
stuff
house.
finna get thrown out, bro.
I know that from
I don't want to
experience.
hear that. I don't want to hear none of that. You ain't said that when I was watching that camera. You ain't said that when you didn't say that when I was watching that camera though. You didn't say that when I was watching that camera. When I was watching that camera, you didn't say that. You brought the dude in my crib, bro.
Dude, just, if you gonna put her out, just put her out there and leave. You talking. See, that's what I get at. I'm not with all that yap. If I'm gonna put your ass out like this, I'm gonna put your shit out. I'm gonna yank you up out the car, get up out my car. I'm gonna get in. I'm just gonna fucking leave. I'm not gonna be sitting there yapping at you like
All
that.
this finna go. Watch out, man. Get away from my car.
Cause he's just saying the same
Get
thing
your
over
baby,
and over
bro.
again.
Get your baby for real.
Everybody
All
gonna
this
feel
finna get out
sorry
my
for the
car.
kid.
Bottle, pampers, all that. Move, man. Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, he taking too goddamn long. It's something you
I don't
gonna
care
do.
about no crime, bro. I don't care about you crying. You didn't say that when you brought
You still talking. Why are you still
You didn't say that
talking?
when you brought little dude.
Close the fucking door and leave if that's what you're doing. You want her to say something to you to change your fucking mind. That's what.
I don't want to hear no crime, bro. I don't want to hear no crime. Man, watch out. Get away from my car, bro.
You could. Well, she wouldn't have been next to your car if you just drove the fuck off.
You didn't say that when little dude was on my camera, bro. When I seen you and little dude laid up in that bed.
Why are you talking?
I'm out.
If you caught her
You didn't say that,
red-handed, why
bro.
the fuck are you talking?
Man, watch out.
See, this
man.
is what's pissing me off, man. If you gonna do
Call
that
your
to
ride,
somebody,
bro.
just do it and move the fuck on.
Man, call your ride. Call your ride, bro.
Drive
Call
off.
your
Drive
ride.
off. Why are you still
Call your
recording
ride.
and shit? Drive the fuck off.
Don't ever in your life talk to me no more. I can't
Why?
believe her, bro.
You supposed to have been and
I had a
drove
good
off
time with this girl,
10 minutes
bro,
ago,
all
bro.
type of stuff. And this is what she gonna do to me.
You doing all this for the gram.
That's exactly what she gonna do to me. I built time into this girl. I built her, man. Stop trusting these females, bro. It's a prime example.
Well, that's a you problem, man. You get over it.
Doechii, baby girl, let's talk
What the hell
about
is
it.
this?
For those who don't know what I'm about to get into, let me catch you up. The rapper Doechii recently said this on Hot Ones.
My biggest dating red.
I don't know who the fuck that is, so I don't care what you gotta
matters
say.
in a relationship. My only rule is that you guys had to stay body positive, and I got over 10,000 comments and almost 1,000 stitches of women explaining why height matters in a relationship. A lot of women explain that they want a man to be taller so they can feel feminine. They want to feel protected. They want to feel security. A lot of women explain that they're taller themselves and they've been told by shorter men that they're too tall and they want a man that's bigger so they can feel more feminine. I don't want to tell this story. This is a really hard story to tell, but I feel like it's 100% necessary because it's the reason I made the video in the first place. I had this friend. He was 5'4", extremely athletic, charming, kindest guy ever, super competitive, the nicest man, extremely attractive, really good dancer, life of the party. And a year before he took his own life, he opened up to me one night and he explained to me that he'd been suffering in silence and he was extremely depressed because his entire life he had been ridiculed and he had been picked on because of his stature. And he told me what hurts the most out of everything that he had ever been through is how women would never take him seriously because of his height. He'd start talking to a girl, and what's the question they always ask, gentlemen, every time you start talking to a girl? How tall are you? He never made it past that point. And when he did make it past that point, because the question was never asked, or he...
Man, now, I'm 6'3", so obviously I ain't got this goddamn problem. And I don't know many motherfuckers out there that's 5'4" and shit like that. I just don't. Personally, I don't. I know it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that's small. That's generally because I live where there's a lot of Hispanic people and they come tiny as fuck compared to the rest of us. So, like the dude that's gonna be cutting my grass either today or tomorrow, a little Mexican dude. That dude come up to like my sternum. He like 5'1", 5'2" or some shit. He got a wife and a kid. There's a bunch of the a lot of these short people I see, they always have somebody. You know what I'm saying? They always with people. Now I don't see a whole lot of the stuff you see online, the memes and stuff where you got some midget with some 7 foot tall ass woman or some shit like that. I don't see shit like that, but I always see people with people. You know, I always see people with people. Like, I'm black, so you know, you get motherfuckers that's 5'8", 5'9", you know, maybe a 5'7" every once in a while. Hey, and you'll see a whole lot of them, and they got somebody on their arm. You know what I'm saying? They got somebody on their arm. So the height thing is a thing. I know that for a fact. I know it's a thing, but it's not something you should be killing yourself over. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You shouldn't be committing suicide over that. You know, if that's the case, I probably should have killed myself a whole bunch of goddamn times if I'm gonna be that depressed over failures with women and shit like that, because I've had a whole bunch of them. You just gotta be stronger than that.
Never gave that information. He was told to his face every single time, even when they started dating for a little bit or whatever, that they could never be together because he was too short. Can't imagine what it was like to live in his shoes, and we talked about it more and more, and everyone tried to encourage him, but he got into alcohol, it spiraled out of control, he got severely depressed, and he ended up taking his own life. Every time I see comments where it's like, but how tall are you? Or I'm talking to a girl, and they're like, how tall are you? I think of him every single time. And I'm watching all these videos of all these women just explaining happily, carefree, why it's okay to just turn a man away because of his height. And furthermore, explain to that man that he's not tall enough, that he's not adequate enough.
That's perfectly fine to do. Everybody has their preferences. If you don't fit somebody's preferences, you got to be able to move the fuck on. I had somebody hang up in my face because I was a Libra, and I don't even believe in that astrology shit. But somebody, even though I do have Libra tattoos, that's just the aesthetic thing, you know, but somebody actually hung up in my face. You know, like you had that first conversation with somebody and they, you know, well, what's your sign? I'm a Libra. Oh, hell no. Click. That was it. That's literally it. Ain't nothing else to say to the story. You know, am I gonna get, you know, out of, you know, I'm gonna get my drawers all up in the bunch. I was for to say panties. That one for gonna come out right. Give it, you know what I'm saying? No. Hell no. I can't worry about stuff like that. And it's and of course, even something as simple as the astrology shit. If you just want to go by what people, you know, judge people on, which is silly. It's a lot more sillier than height. You know, I tell people I'm a Libra. I get all kind of backlash over that. Oh, you a Libra? Oh, you one of them? What the fuck is one of them? You know what I'm saying? So people, if it ain't height, it's something else. If it ain't height, it's something else. You got people out there that won't date other people for a variety of reasons. And no matter who you are, you will fall into one of them categories for somebody. You cannot worry about that shit. You just can't.
I know a lot of men that struggle with this, and it is not okay. To wear heels? Some of these answers were atrocious. Can you imagine missing out on a person because of your shoes? Because he can reach things for me. It's called a step stool. It is not okay in any way, shape, or form to turn someone away, to reject somebody, to tell someone that you do not want to be with them for something that is out of their controls, for their physical features. That is cruel.
That is not a
I get
true
everybody
statement
has
what he just
preferences,
said
and
there.
that's fine. But asking a girl how tall she is or asking a man how tall he is and then rejecting them before you even get a chance to know them, can you imagine the mental toll that takes on someone? It goes both ways, gentlemen. You ladies are way too comfortable asking guys how tall they are and turning
Well,
them
he
away.
just taking
You
the
do not
shit personal
understand
at
the
this
mental
point.
strain and the toll it is taking
You
on
can't
them.
say it's fine
something
for
I've
people
never
to
had
have
to
their
deal with. It's
preferences
something
and
that
then-
I've never
then
been
finish
insecure
this
about, but
little
you guys
rant he
need
on.
to chill out for real. You need to think about this. I've never told a girl how tall I am when they've asked, and every time a girl has, I've said the same answer every single time, 5'4". I'll need to do better, and this wasn't, but follow me. I'm pretty funny.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You know, you go through that whole rant and then you say shit like, you know, people had their preferences and that's fine and all this other. Well, the premise of what you just got through running over me says it's not fine. So you can't have it both ways. You can't say it's fine and then go off on this long ass rant about not rejecting people because of their height. People get rejected for all kind of stuff, man. You're sorry your friend killed himself, but shit, you know, ultimately that's a failing on his end, not nobody else's. Because imagine the guilt I got to hold on myself of all the people that I didn't follow through on because it was something about them I didn't like. Am I supposed to feel bad about that? Because it's a lot. It's a lot of people that rejected me, and it's a lot of people that I rejected. That shit goes both ways, like he says. So you can't be feeling bad about that. You got to go into shit knowing that you ain't everybody's cup of tea, man. Shit. You can't go blaming everybody else because of some shit like that. What is this? Oh, I don't like watching police.
The first time that I caught
stuff.
an STD was at 15 years old.
That is your business.
This isn't just old insulation. It's dust, debris.
I don't care.
This woman has something to say about men who go to strip clubs. Y'all check it out. We'll come back and talk about it.
Y'all want to know why men go to the gentleman's club?
No.
And a lot of y'all women hate y'all men going to the gentleman's club.
You don't know why.
I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all men go to the gentleman's club. Because as a former dancer, when men came into the gentleman's club, I would ask them, now, what are you doing here? That was my infamous, what are you doing? What a man like you doing in here? And you know, majority of them, I had the same question. They had the same answer. Oh, I'm here to get a drink. Oh, I'm here to relax. And believe it or not, a lot of them came.
Oh, come on.
A lot of them was willing to pay for a peace of mind. A lot of them was willing to pay for a stranger to come sit in his lap and give the essence of a woman. Being the fact that she's a dancer or not, dancers are very feminine. very feminine.
You would
when
hope
they're-
the
when
fuck
they're out on
so.
the floor. They're very feminine.
I
And
would
a lot
not
of
want to
men
go to a
getting
strip
that at home.
strip joint where the dancers aren't very
they have
feminine.
some
That
rough
would be
rides.
quite disappointing.
Naggers, complainers. So they go to the club. Yeah, I'd rather pay for a quick peace of mind.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean
it's cool.
that's
I'd rather pay
that's
for
true
one
on a
to
whole
come
bunch
in
of
here,
different
rub on my
levels
head
when
and-
dealing with
and
women.
rub on
I'll
my
tell you that
neck
right now.
and call me Big Daddy. All right, ladies, and then y'all be ready to call these women hoes. Y'all better step up.
Well, a lot of them are.
Now, I'm not a strip club man myself. I haven't been to a strip club in years. But I do agree with what this lady is saying. I believe a lot of men go to strip clubs just to get around these feminine women. A lot of these men don't have a feminine woman at home. Or if she was a feminine woman.
I'm afraid
I don't know nothing about none of
vaginas,
that.
not in like a philosophical sense, but in like a literal sense. They just frighten me, dude. Like when one of my friends is like changing or peeing or something, and she pulls her pants and underwear down, and there's a bald vagina. It looks like
Yeah, well, that's you. I prefer a bald vagina. Call me what you want. We all have our preferences. I ain't trying to see buckwheat down there.
I just tried going on a blind date and I was extremely.
We just saw this woman. Oh, breastfeed.
I walked
No.
468,000 steps this past month. So why do I still need this wheelchair? In fact, how am I still
What?
considered disabled? I'm Gaylina. I was paralyzed from the chest down in January of 2020. I had no access to physical therapy. Today I'm training for my first bodybuilding competition, and I walk
Hey.
at least 15,000 steps every single day. I'm what's called partially paralyzed. I've gained some movement, but not all. I walk with a cane, pimp, leg brace. I have no control over my bladder or bowel movements, and my left leg
I
is
saw
still
a video
90%
of hers
paralyzed.
earlier today.
This is me trying to pick it up. Get your ass up. I know, get up. Okay. My foot is not working. I pretty much drag it when I walk, and I've gone through tons of shoes. You can even see the tan lines from my leg brace. This is not a shadow. These are tan lines. I think it's really cool. I'm what's called an ambulatory wheelchair user. About 70% of wheelchair users are ambulatory, meaning we do have the ability to walk, but we still need our chair most or some of the time. Everyone's body is different, and there are several disabilities that may cause someone to be an ambulatory wheelchair user. Anytime I'm not in my leg brace, I'm supposed to be in my chair. This is called a KFO brace, which stands for knee, ankle, foot orthosis. It's kind of uncomfortable, and if worn for a long time, it can cause skin breakdown, so it's not recommended to wear it for longer than a few hours. Another interesting thing about my disability is I can walk for a really long time, but I can't stand in one place for a long time. Don't ask me about the science behind that. I got a marketing degree. I don't know. But if you do know, feel free to leave that in a comment for us. So hopefully that explains it. Please don't judge wheelchair users that you also see walking. That person isn't lazy or faking
you
a
don't know what
disability.
people be going through. Yeah, you don't know what people got going.
But you ain't even want to with me until you seen what type
That's
of car I
not
was
true.
in. You can pay for shit on your own.
No, I'm
Use a
not.
f***ing
We're
boat.
here now. Do you have a smart on file, sir? Just leave like that. Like, you need to pay.
I'm not paying for
Like,
I
dude,
pay.
you need to pay.
What is it that you
What the
want?
hell is this dumb
I
shit
see
here?
those Balenciagas on that back wall over there. I like those. The Valentina.
I don't know. Whatever this is dumb. Skip that.
What?
Can my baby daddy stay over?
What?
Well, can he come over and stay with us?
Cuz, stop
What
playing
the-
with me.
what
Go
the
ahead
fuck?
and wash them dishes.
What you mean?
He said, go ahead
serious.
wash
Go
them
ahead,
dishes.
wash them dishes. I'm not playing.
That's a serious question.
Can you go wash the dishes? Cause you playing with me right now.
Why you not giving me an answer?
Nigga,
You trying
just
to
say
make me
no.
mad or you trying to clown? Like, what is you doing right
That
now?
nigga, bruh.
So I'm asking, can you stay over here?
You talking about the same dude who was on the phone stunting like he had all his money,
Come on,
and now he asking for a place to stay?
You know everybody's situation. Don't do that.
I don't know. What's up? He broke?
He's down. I'm not gonna say he broke, but he's a little low on money right now. So I'm saying,
Man.
like,
You think the dude that you was trying to mess around with, you think I'm gonna let him come stay in my house?
first of all, he was my baby daddy for a minute.
Girl, go ahead, get out of here. Go ahead. I'm not letting your baby daddy is not come and stay in my house.
Why not? So you can't be a good Samaritan and let him stay over here.
Yeah, tell him 300 a night. Tell him 300 a night.
300 a night?
No, so don't ask me. Tell him don't ask me that dumb question like that. Go ahead on.
What?
Why am I aggravating?
How is he aggravating? He got all that conversation. He got all that shit going back and forth. That would have been no right up front. It wouldn't have been no talking or nothing after that. It would have just been silence. Ain't no discussion. I would have been like, nope. Nope. It'd be different if a baby daddy was somebody he knew. You know what I'm saying? There are certain situations where that can fucking happen. And I'm kind of, I'm not on her side, but I'm kind of glad that she would even ask. Because that's some bullshit to even, for a motherfucker to even ask on your behalf for some shit like that. The kind of pride swallowing you got to do just to do that part. Just like, I got to go ask this nigga. Then to ask him knowing you finna get some shit. But to seem disappointed when motherfuckers say no, hell no. It's whatever, man.
So I ate all the pizza? Man, what? That little boy did his why he taking the cheese off the pizza and leaving it in the box like that, bro?
Oh man, now everybody about to get kicked out the house.
Come on, man. You and your son.
And that's not even his kid? He don't even have a kid with us? You sitting there with oh hell no.
You really serious? You really want your baby daddy to come stay up in his house?
I do. I do.
You think you slick?
What are you talking about?
You trying to have me and your baby daddy, right?
Wow. That ain't even the case. All I'm saying is he about to get evicted from his spot.
Which ain't got nothing to do with me, but go ahead.
I'm not saying that.
Go ahead, all right.
He asked, he said, hey, I know
it got something to do with him if he's staying in my house.
But can you ask your dude if I come stay with y'all just for like 2 weeks to a month?
So let me get this straight. So it's the same dude who be on IG in the sections.
You know what? At that point, I'm like, it's just a no. It's just a no. Why the fuck is what's the conversation here? What's the conversation here? No. All that talking, it's pissing me off. And that ain't got shit to do with me. I'm just sitting there scrolling on my phone.
What the fuck are you doing in my house?
Oh my goodness, what the hell is this?
What the fuck are you doing in my house?
I want your Valentine Day gift.
How the fuck did you get in? I'm talking to you. How the fuck did you get in my house?
I got a key.
You ain't got no fucking key. Since when you had a key?
I've been had a key.
No.
Nah, look at you. Knocking shit over. Motherfucker.
Pick this shit up.
Motherfucker.
And clean that up. Damn, I just cleaned the kitchen and you spilling shit.
I'm like, this your gift.
I don't give a fuck. I don't need no gift from your ass. How the fuck did you get in my house?
He already answered that.
How the fuck did you get in my house? You ain't got no key. Your key right here. I took this a couple days ago. So
maybe your door was unlocked. I don't know.
Didn't know that, did you? I took it while you was asleep.
Man, you want this shit wet, man. So you
took it while he was asleep.
How am I fucking tripping? Where the fuck you been all
Where the
day?
fuck was he sleeping?
I had to work.
You ain't have to work. You don't work during the day.
But people be having some stupid ass drama in their house, man.
Because anytime you have overtime, you'll call me. When the last time you had overtime?
About a year ago?
Right. Not yesterday. Not today. A year ago. All of a sudden, you got overtime. I don't hear from you all day. Anytime you have overtime, you forget. You call me. We have conversations on the phone. You text me. Whatever.
I don't know what's going on here. This nigga.
That's how you got in my house?
We
Why you
both
lie?
say the same thing. This nigga.
You did lie. You said you had a key.
Well, nigga, how did you get in? Do we got shoes on?
Shut my fucking door. It's fucking cold. Where the fuck have you been? That's what I want to know.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna skip
I came across
that.
this video on my.
I don't know. I'm sick of
Please let me out my room, please. Can you please let me out my room? Can you please let me out my room? Right now, she blocked me in my room.
How?
Excuse me.
Bro, no. Can you please hear me out? Like I'm.
What you
literally
mean?
talking. You're being
No.
disrespectful.
What do you
Get out
mean?
my
No.
face. You're doing
What
the
do
most
you mean?
way.
I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to put your stuff in us
So
so you
you
can
finna be
leave.
with
I'm
another
like,
bitch that's already set up when I wasn't cheating on you?
no, I'm not saying
Yes, you
none of
are.
that. I
See
just
what
asked
you
you to
mean.
leave. I just
You wanna
asked
be
you
with
to
another bitch.
leave.
Just look at this person calling me to fucking make this shit right to tell you
I
that I'm
just
not
asked you to
cheating.
leave, bro. That's all I did. That's all I did.
It's set in stone that they don't want to be with me because I cheated with you. So
Can you just-
here they are.
The police on the way. Can you please hurry?
You can't.
I've been telling him to please.
I keep saying I'm in Texas. I don't know how shit works in another state, but you just can't put people out.
Can you please hurry up? No, bro.
Hey, can you move out the way, please?
And it's a real headache when somebody knows
she's
that.
She's not letting me leave the room right now.
You can leave the fucking room. She's not stopping you.
I was not cheating on you with this man, bro. I swear to fucking God. Can you please just fucking hear me out? Like, seriously.
Well,
I didn't fucking apart, like that. I didn't cheat on you. That's what's fucking weird. You went through my phone and I didn't cheat on you. I'm telling them to leave me the fuck alone. That's why it's weird. And they're steady calling back and calling back and calling back and calling back to let you know that that's not what the fuck is going on with your bitch. So what are you tripping for?
Can you let me out, please?
Like, I'm not fucking cheating on you, bro. Can you please just hear me out? You ready to fucking new bitch and I ain't did shit to you.
See, this is what she do. Won't even let me.
What the hell is that?
Listen, man, listen.
Oh, damn, bruh.
You're down bad, shorty. Okay? Listen. Calling your side, nigga.
You don't know what the fuck is going on either, so you can shut the hell up.
They hit the bloodstream faster.
And as a mom with sons, I don't walk around.
See, and that's another thing. You know, you got these people on here that make this content and shit like that. They don't have their input and shit. He don't know what the fuck is going on either, unless somehow you involved in it, which he not. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the information to form an hypothesis of what's going on with those people in that situation. We don't. Now, when I was sitting here, I'm thinking, okay, well, how does them two know each other? Now, the first thing that popped in my head, okay, if they know each other or some shit like that, then okay. Because apparently he went through her phone and I don't know how, you know, whatever. But is that a new motherfucker? Now, a new motherfucker, you got to explain. If this is a new dude that you just came across, that better be a motherfucker at your job. That better be, you know, somebody you at school with or some shit like that. It better be some continuous contact going on there for y'all to have each other number and shit. That can't just be a motherfucker you met online on a dating app or some shit like that, because you can't explain that shit off. Because that opens up a whole bunch of other things. At that point, it don't matter whether you cheating or not. You out there shopping, so you probably gonna have to go anyway. We don't have enough information to go on, and I don't feel like watching that whole goddamn thing. And this woman here about to talk about some shit that I don't want to hear either.
House naked. I don't walk around the house half naked. My sons are not in my presence when I'm dressing.
You know what? That ain't none of my business.
For a rude awakening, because I think women are just done. We've just gotten to the place where we're demanding more from our partnerships, and the whole excuse of like, yeah, I know you need this, but I'm just gonna ignore your needs for forever is just, it's running out. Like, women are just tapping out by the masses because we realize that it hasn't changed and it's not going to change. And sometimes I know in my personal life, I've experienced this, that when your ass hits the ground, you're forced to really look at your life in a new way. And I think that that's coming for men in a landslide.
The problem is not that women are demanding more.
No, before she start talking. This is majority of what I see on my social media today. We got some extra shit on here today. This is majority of what the fuck I see. It's this type of woman, man stuff right here. About what women are starting to demand from men. And it's always the same shit. Men... These women get on here and start talking about what they accept, what they won't accept, and blah, 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 and all this other shit. They want all this stuff from men, and it's never nothing going back on their end. You know what I'm saying? They talk about all what men require, all what men have to do, what women deserve, and blah, 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 and all this other shit. And it's like, but it ain't never like what I put in to the relationship. You don't never hear that part. You don't never hear that part. It's always for me. It ain't never about what the man's supposed to do. The man is supposed to be subservient to the female because she's a female. And that's the only goddamn reason. Now, this is some online shit. I've dealt with a lot of women in my day. I ain't never had to deal with shit like this that I see online today. I haven't. I've never had to deal with that shit. The only time I see this shit is on here. So most of the shit I be thinking is fake because I'm like, it ain't no way you out here operating like this in the real goddamn world. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I've been out the game for way too goddamn long, but I've dealt with some bullshit when it come to women. I ain't never been dealing with no bullshit like that. Never. Let me see what this chick got to say.
It's that they're demanding more without reciprocating. And let's be clear, reciprocation is all that men are asking for at this point. They're not asking for her to give first. He is willing to give so much more before the reciprocation even starts. But it's when he's giving with no sign of reciprocation, let alone appreciation because it's not enough, that his drive to continue is suffocated. Because we all know that it takes two for a marriage to work. So a divorce should be a wake-up call to both men and women.
Oh, nah.
Her what?
What? A booty.
Stop. That's not nice.
A booty.
You don't do that. Stop.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Just be glad he knows that.
How much do you think the average American makes a year?
Maybe like 400K, 450?
Wait,
What?
how much? The average American makes a year.
I don't know, maybe like $500,000.
Is it just me, or does anyone else want to live in their particular imaginary world?
Average American makes a year. 200,000? 250,000?
The level of absolute privilege that some of these individuals must live in just boggles the mind. But what I really would have wanted to have seen is any of their particular reactions when they were told what the actual average American income really is. Because as of 2023, the average American income is $56,900 and some dollars. That's quite a ways off from even the lowest estimate that any of them had. Of what?
Average American makes a year. 90 to 100K?
Yes, that was the lowest estimate. They're in for a rude awakening.
How much do you think the average American makes a year?
You know, they asked them goddamn questions about how much they think the average American makes. And they throwing out these numbers. And you know what? The people that they asking don't make nowhere close to whatever the hell they done guessed. You know what I'm saying? They don't make that nowhere close to what they done guessed. Because anybody making that amount of money know that ain't fucking average. And people, I mean, you got to be making close to no money at all or dealing with close to no money at all to not know that whatever the fuck came out your mouth is just ridiculous. Let's scroll up some more.
This young lady has a question for us, fellas. Let's see if we can help her out. Check this out.
Okay, guys. I need y'all to answer this question for me.
Side boob.
If a woman's been talking to you for 8 months
Side boob.
or so, loyal to you, only kicking it with you, you fall asleep
Why
with
is
her
she
on the phone
bouncing
every
that
night.
titty up? Stop.
Yes, I said it. Every night. Answers all your calls, unless it's petty arguments or whatever the fucking they're trying to prove a point or something, but doesn't disappear on you. Could share location at any given time. Want something real. At what point in time do you feel the man should lock in? Because the man doesn't want to lock in. Why wouldn't a man lock in if he has that? I want your honest opinions. Why wouldn't a man lock in with a good, faithful woman or anything? It could be for me, it could be for anything else, but why do y'all men not lock in? And then when women act crazy, y'all want to call us hoes? Why? What's the problem?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want
Yeah,
answers?
let's see what you gotta say. 'Cause
You
I got answers, but my answers
Now, based
are
on
gonna
your
piss
question
everybody
and
off.
not knowing a lot about you and your situation,
It's a
I'm
lot
going
more
to
than what
guess
she just
he
mentioned.
doesn't see you as wifey. Even though he's on the phone with you and you guys are kicking it or whatever, he doesn't see you as wifey. I mean, that's what I'm thinking it boils down to. You're cute, the sex is probably good, you probably even have good conversations, but there's something about you that disqualify you from being wifey to him.
That's like that other woman that video that I saw earlier, where that woman was like, you know, it's such and such and such and such and such, but there was something about him, you know, to where she just knew she wasn't interested. Everything is there, but it's something about it, and it's like, well, what is it? Well, what the fuck is it? You know, I don't know. Let's see what we got here.
And maybe he hasn't revealed that to you yet, but that is what I believe. Or the man could be in another relationship and you're the side chick. You just don't know you're a side chick. You said y'all stay on the phone all night. Maybe that's when his real lady goes to work. So that's when he can get on the phone and start sweet talking you. And the whole time you think he's being sweet, but like the Commodore said, you're just on the night shift.
Gonna be some sweet love
Okay, all right.
coming down.
Man, there's a lot left in this
Or
video,
maybe
too.
that man is not ready for a relationship himself, and there are things he needs to get together, because once he commits to you, he knows he's not going to be able to be the man he wants to be. Now, those are just a couple of guesses, because I don't know a lot about your situation. So what I decided to do was go to your page to see if I can find any other video that would tell more of a story or give me more information about you. And from what I can see, you don't even think you're ready to be wifey.
I like big energy.
Oh my goodness.
Really big energy.
Big energy.
Like, I'm single by choice. Because even if somebody wanted to lock in with me, I don't think I'm where I need to be at in life.
Oh, well, see.
Physically, mentally, emotionally, I don't think that I'm capable to be in a relationship unless a man puts his foot on my neck. What? His foot on my neck.
What the fuck is...
Okay? I need that kind of energy.
What the fuck?
I don't know about the other girls, but I need that kind of
kinda
energy.
see why motherfuckers ain't locking in.
I need somebody that moves a room. Shake the block.
You see what I'm saying? You don't even think you ready to be wifey. So maybe that man sees the same thing, so he doesn't want to take it there with you. And on top of that, you said you like men with big energy, boss type men, men who shake the room when they walk in. Well, those type of men usually don't commit to anybody. Or if they do commit to you, like Michael Jackson said, you are maybe number one, but he has 2, 3, 4, 5 other chicks on the side. So it sounds to me like you want to get a boss type dude and then turn them into a regular dude. Well, that's probably not going to work. And these boss type dudes that shake the room, as you said, those are the type of dudes that expect you to be faithful to them, but they're not going to be faithful to you. And apparently this is what you're dealing with.
So, us women have to answer the phone even if we're not exclusive.
Yep.
And if we don't answer the phone, we're thoughts.
Yep.
We hoes. You can't trust us. But the moment you don't answer the phone, I was with my boy. I was handling business. I can't answer. It's real out here. I'm a street.
What?
So I don't even know why you're surprised about that. You said you wanted a big energy, big boss type dude. Well, you got one, because that's what those dudes want. And on top of all of that, your profile picture may have something to do with it. I mean, this is her profile pic on Instagram. I don't know how many dudes are going to want to wife you if this is your profile picture. I can be totally wrong, but I'm just giving you my honest
want to
opinion.
wife her.
This could be an issue for a lot of men as well.
Nah,
so to
they
answer
might
your
not take
question,
us
there are a lot
serious
of
at
reasons why a
first.
man would do that. I see a bunch of them in this situation, but until I can actually talk to the man, I can't be sure. But hopefully this will give you an idea of what might be going on.
What's your name?
Yeah.
If you can read, that's where it is. Say it out loud. Nah, watch out. Get in
Nah,
front of my door.
I don't do the police shit. I don't like to see when people antagonize the police. I know the police be doing some dirty shit. I seen a video earlier today, but I don't. Why would you sit there and egg it on? All right, let me see.
Quick question. So, last night, I know you told me you was out with your girls or whatever. Where did y'all go? Necessarily, like, where did y'all go?
To
Pierre's.
All right, she stayed the night at her baby dad house, and
I pulled up yesterday just
this
to see if he
was her.
And
Okay.
Yeah. And I didn't see you or your car.
Okay, we Uber.
So where y'all Uber from?
Look, people. Look at here. If you with somebody and you done some shit, I gotta close my door. It's fucking flies in my house. God damn it. And this go, and not even that. If in general a motherfucker come up to you and start asking questions and they recording, don't say nothing. Don't say shit at all. If somebody walks up to you and start asking you questions out the goddamn blue, and they recording you and they got a phone in your face or whatever the fuck, don't say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Whatever they need to find out, let them find that shit out through osmosis or some kind of telepathy or some shit like that. You don't say shit. You don't want to lie about nothing? Fine. Don't say nothing at all. That's what I would do. You ain't gotta talk. You really don't. Motherfuckers always feel like they gotta talk their way out of shit. You ain't gotta say nothing. You can let a motherfucker just keep guessing and guessing and guessing. But, you know, if they got proof of shit, you ain't been where you gotta be, then, you know, you kind of dead to rights. But, you know, at least initially, keep your mouth shut.
Because you left my house with your car.
I went to Ashley's house and then I Ubered.
From Ashley's house?
For 2 years. We split Uber. See if I can ask her for Uber charge.
So, why I feel like I seen your car at like 3-something in the morning outside of your baby dad crib when I drove by looking for you at Pierre.
No, you know you lying. You didn't see that shit.
So I didn't see that?
You didn't see that shit.
I got this video on my phone. Well, a picture on my phone. If you want to see it, you could.
What?
It's right there as soon as you unlock it.
Damn, what the fuck? He got
So it's not
two
your car?
phones? He got to bust your ass with a
That's not
camera
your license
phone
plate.
and a goddamn regular
You know what's
phone?
crazy? That's bro, I'm not going there just to go there. That's my way to get to the Pierre that you were at. And I, you know, just drove past his house.
And you were just lurking outside of his house?
No.
At your big age, you're lurking outside of another grown man's house?
I was lurking.
Yeah, you was lurking.
I drove past and I drove past and seen the
you
car
was
that I
lurking.
bought you and the license plate that I put on your car.
First of all, I didn't know that you giving me gifts means that I have to abide by your rules. Like, when was that established?
All right,
here
long
we
story
go.
short, I'm not even gonna try to beat around the bush.
Please.
Was you at your baby dad's house last night or what? You lying to me?
I
Keep it
stopped there
above.
for a second, but then I went
Alright,
to Ashley's
see,
house
here
and
we
then
go.
went to Pierre's.
No. You didn't come back home last night, and you said you were staying at Ashley's house.
I did.
No, you were not. Because guess what? I asked Ashley's little brother, "Was you there?" You thought I was dumb?
Bro,
Now you thought I was dumb?
fucking stalker?
No, I'm not no
Why are
stalker.
you sitting here
You're just a liar, and your friends gonna lie for you. What you was doing at his house at 3 in the morning?
I was checking on something for Kayvon.
For what? Your son was good. He was good.
You always
He was
claim
good.
that about your kids,
You
so
no,
you
you
don't
always
need to worry
claiming
about what I'm
you.
doing when checking on my son.
3 in the morning though. You know what's crazy, bro? I'm not dumb.
His ass never come.
His app. Since when he had asked
What?
me, he never tell me this.
Boy, that's exactly. Stay out of the parents' business.
So,
He's been had
so you
access
didn't,
to
so you
these
didn't stay the night at his crib yesterday.
No, I stayed the night at Ashley's. Call her mom.
Lie again.
Well, I don't have nothing to lie about.
No funny. Lie again.
But I'm not gonna lie, you moving like an insecure ass. Yeah, that's starting to be real.
Yo, look me in my face and tell me that I'm dumb.
Man, somebody looking you in your face ain't gonna stop them from lying.
So you
Shit.
didn't go to his house and stay the night at his house.
No, you're dumb because you're being sneaky about it. You could have just asked me from the get.
I'm being sneaky about it. You just clearly lied about the situation.
I did.
Right.
I had to spend the night because then Ashley's car broke down.
Oh, Ashley's car broke down.
Bro, you don't even. That's what I'm talking about. So don't ask me for my side if you don't even want to hear me out.
Talk. I want you to make yourself look even more stupid. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, at
talk.
that point,
Talk,
yeah,
'cause
at
you
that
just
point,
lied
just don't say
straight to my
nothing.
face.
Lie.
And say
if
you-
you hear me, I keep
Yeah,
telling
once
you.
one
I stopped by for something for.
Look, at this point in the argument, when you kind of sense stuff is about to start escalating, if you on the defensive side, now if you on the offensive side of this, you want it to go there. He wants it to go there. This is his little payback part. But on the defensive side of this, stop fucking talking. That's what you do. You just stop talking until he has to ultimately just jump to the end of the story. You know, well, to the end of whatever he's trying to get accomplished here. You just skip right to the end of it. Just don't talk. Don't say nothing. And you skip all this argument shit. Ultimately, if he want to keep going, he gonna have to say whatever it is. He gonna have to skip to the end of whatever he trying to do here. And whatever's about to happen is just gonna fucking happen at this point. As long as you keep talking, you just drawing this whole part here out. Just stop talking.
Came on, and then I went to Ashton's house, and then we went to Pierre's, and then he said he needed something else. Why the fuck are you looking at me like that?
You know what's crazy? You sitting here lying in my face, and I'm gonna let you keep talking. Cause you know what?
I can literally call him right now. I'll call Kayvon right now.
You're gonna call your son for what?
He said he needed. Okay, so I'm coming back from the club, right? And
Bro, I don't want to hear it. It's cool.
I'm trying to tell you.
No. It's cool. You said enough. Look, we're gonna cut ties here. You can go stay the night at your baby dad's house. Look, I'm gonna go get your stuff. I don't care. I'm gonna go get your stuff. And you can get out my house. Simple.
Well, you can't put her out.
Okay, bye. You can go with your son.
Yeah, she can leave, but you can't put her out. That's a whole nother headache process you got to go through. Do that.
So one of my guy friends gave me permission to make a Hinge account for him because I was telling him how easy dating is with dating apps, and he was telling.
I'm gonna put a halt on that shit right now. Dating on dating apps is not the same for men and women. For her to say that dating on dating apps is easy is bullshit, because her inbox is full. Her inbox will be full even if she don't have her profile filled out. All she has to do is have an incomplete profile with the bare minimum, a profile pic, not even a fucking photo album, just a profile pic, and and just the basic attributes filled out, not even have a bio or nothing. She could stick that shit up there and her inbox will be full within a day. Oh, damn near any dating app. Any of them. At least any of them that allow people to send messages. If they don't allow you to send messages, all the her matches will be full. Because, of course, how men have to operate on there, you just swipe right on everybody and hope you mess with somebody. That's how that shit works. Let me see what the fuck she say though.
I mean that it's incredibly difficult. And I was like, P, you must be doing something wrong. And he gave me permission to create an account for him and just run the account. I've been a virtual boy for 3 days, and I've never felt this bad about myself. I feel like a freaking loser trying to get these girls to like me. And I'm starting to hate women because I'm like, when I say I mean Pete, because that's the account I'm using. Pete's about a 6. But I'm so desperate, I'm liking the 2s and the 3s, and even they won't like me back. Pete, which is a 6.
Yeah. Now, I'm thinking that every woman needs to do this. Every woman needs to do this. Like I said, the shit she said at first was some bullshit. She's figuring that out. This is what we go through on these dating apps, man. And to hear it come out of a woman's mouth after 3 days. Imagine doing this shit for a decade or 20 years of your whole goddamn adult life. Of going through that shit. She going through it for 3 days on one app. And I used Hinge before. Hinge ain't one of the ones I consider just trash, but it's the same as all the rest of them.
So what level of delusion has entered women's heads Like, what is going on? It is so difficult dating as a boy. I hate it. I'm on day 3 of being a boy, and I hate women, and I'm more depressed than ever.
This is exactly what men have been saying for years about dating apps. Because first off, it is very rare for men to even get matches, especially matches with women that they are actually physically attracted to. And that is not because men are swiping only on supermodels, like they're only swiping on 10s. They are swiping right on a variety of women, just as long as they think that they could be attracted to her. But ladies, you have to understand that even when men find matches, it is very rare for them to have an actually good conversation. Because usually you ladies are really dry texters and you will just ghost them oftentimes. So yeah, men have been complaining about this for the longest of times, which is why if you're a woman that is interested in a man off of a dating app, all you have to do is to show a little bit of effort. If you do that, that man is going.
This one got to go on Facebook, and this probably be the last thing because this won't take me off of the videos. And next time I'll hop on, it's gonna be on feed. Put it on my feed because that you goddamn get out the way so I can hit my goddamn shit. The goddamn shit in the way. Did it post? All right, there you go. It posted. Oh man, that ain't gonna take me back to the video. Yeah, I'd have to
double down on the effort and the energy that he spends on you. He's going to pursue you and most likely be everything that you want him to be. It is like a no-fail way to end up with a boyfriend.
Yeah, I forgot what she was talking about. Yeah, that was. I gotta click on the video itself. God damn it! How long I've been doing this? I think I've been on this for a minute. I've been on here for a while. So that's it for scrolling for the day. Next time I scroll, it'll be a little bit different. I'll do Instagram. Well, it's probably only 2 I can do, Instagram, and one day I'll do YouTube. YouTube have short videos and stuff like that too. I do YouTube, and it'll be a little bit different on Instagram. Probably a little bit more comedy shit on there. Maybe I don't know. And then, like I said, I can't do X. X is just it's straight up porn on X. So I just, you know, it's porn and people getting shot. I don't want none of that on my videos. So for now, that's what this is gonna be. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side, people.